Today we are looking at a deck by Tyrese Jackson. Really quick, I want to get this out of the way. I have one other suggestion by another person who goes by the name of Cheryl the Wolf. Rest assured, yours will be next when we come back to Hero Coliseum next time around. Probably going to take a very small break on the next couple of videos. I'm going to dedicate one video to showing everything we got from DLC 16. And unfortunately, some of you may already be well aware there were no new figures added, no new free battles added for Hero Coliseum, no challenges waiting for you in Content City, no new character skills. They completely skipped out on Hero Coliseum for this update. Very unfortunate, but we'll have to see. It remains yet to be seen whether or not this is the final DLC. I'm quite confident that they're still going to pump out at least one or two more. At least until the devs themselves come out and say, yeah, that's it, no more. But I really do think we're getting more DLC anyhow, because I can already think of one right off the bat that could very well easily happen. Plus 4 other mascots, Tracksuit 18, Bergamo, a couple other characters they could even include, such as missing forms for like Bojack and 13, which I think are kind of unlikely, but that's a whole other topic for a different time. And the other that I'm going to take a break with is we're going to be doing a little bit of 30XX. One of the other mods over at Malkavia's Discord server, he made a palette of Rain over Alia from the X series, which I think is really funny, so I figure why not just make a joke of it of 30XX. Maybe even show some of the stuff like for the mod and what's to come. So I help manage the 30XX mod over in Malkavia's server. You can easily find us at the 30XX and 20XX Discord. And we have our own Discord for the project called Project Rebirth. Sorry about that pause, I wanted to make sure we were doing the right free battle. We are starting with this one. And before I go over the deck, one last thing, when we get to that 30XX vid, I do want to showcase a couple of things, like the mod page, and just a couple of sneak peeks as for what's to come for the mod. So, I myself have donated 1,000 exactly to it, and so did one of the other mods, Cosmic. And one of our sprite guys, Pizza Mozzarella, shout out to you, buddy. He himself has donated 600, so we have a lot of really cool stuff coming to the mod, such as the armors for Mega Man X from X8. We recently got Alia, we got ICO put in from Dive, and even Dive ICO. We also have X in his Devil Trigger Dante outfit from Mega Man X Dive coming in very soon. And then very soon after, Devil Trigger Virgil Zero will be coming to that, so that'll be cool to see. Anyhow, I wasted enough time with all that, I apologize. I forgot to equip character skills on these guys, so we're going to go ahead and do that really quick. It shouldn't take very long at all. I'm sorry I forgot to do that. So we're just using attack up ODU, speed up ODU, and ADM of A, which I really think is the way to go for mostly your speed decks. You may or may not be in trouble if you're not running anything like Ultimate Gauge down every turn, but you can still get away with it, absolutely. Especially if you're easily outspeeding and demolishing everything, then you have nothing to worry about. Once again, I would like to seriously recommend that you go over to Tyrese Jackson's channel, because he's doing crazy stuff over there on the channel with all kinds of limit testing. He's got so many figures to like do the max amount of damage you could possibly do with an ult. It's just really funny to see. And just see how royally shafted the AI get with his setups. I think they're pretty funny. I would definitely recommend going to check some of them out. But yeah, just bear with me here. I'm trying to get those skills on. If I said a little bit out of it, I'm also kind of behind on sleep, but I did want to get this out. I got a couple other things to upload, very soon here within the work week coming up. Unfortunately, I do have to go to work tomorrow, so next vid may not be for another day or two. I know, like, a few days ago when I was trying to get to Matthias Echetti's deck, like, I just had not a good work day. It was not fun. We were slammed from the moment I got in. I needed a break that night. There we go, ADM Bay. And we'll go over the deck here shortly. There we go, speed up ODU. And finally, ADM Bay. There we are, let's go over the figures. So he's recommending one of the best speed and hard-hitting figures in the game. To this day, number 270 Vegito. I went ahead and put everything into attack on all 5 of these guys. Gave him attack up ODU, speed up ODU, ADM up A. Just like he suggested. Got another 270, same thing. Got Videl. I went ahead and put everything into attack. Because, I mean, Videl's trigger square, she should neuter your opponent's speed, like, on its own. Plus, you have speed up ODU, so it's like, you don't need to bother with duping anything into her speed, in my opinion. Plus, if she can take somebody out, that's even better, in my opinion. Next up, we have Mira. Very interesting choice here, considering he's not a UR. But he's not terrible. I could definitely see the reason why you would want to use someone like this. He's got quite decent health, all things considered. Especially for an SR. Imagine if you were a UR, his stats would be that much better. And even another dupe. Well, let's take a look at his trigger square. Plus 1000 to his own speed, repeatable. That's actually really good. Let's see, and then minus 500 speed, and plus 30% damage taken for all opponents that turn. So he's actually really freaking good. Yeah, I could definitely see why he recommended this guy. I suppose my only real gripe with it, and this is probably, like, really predictable, but yeah, personally I like coverage all across the board. This is by no means a bad setup, though. And me personally, whenever I make up a deck or come up with a new speed deck or even like a new defensive deck, I just like seeing all different units to keep it from visually being stale. That's just me, but yeah, I've wasted enough time. Let's get into Battle 30. It really sucks that we didn't get anything for Hero Coliseum this update. Very, very disappointing. Let's see, I want to say it was, maybe? I better double check, hang on. There we go, it was maybe. My bad. Alright, let's get started. So essentially, this Mira, he's almost like Champa. And you could even make a case for him and argue that he's better just because he's got, all that HP to at least take a hit. He's got at least twice the amount of HP that the attack version of Champa does. And his speed, I think, is a lot better, too. He's not a bad figure. This should no doubt be a one-shot. Vegito's ridiculous. This is one of the easier free battles, too. Only thing I will say about the deck is it may or may not struggle against the one with Gamma 2. Because he has ridiculously hard-hitting units, and some of them can very easily take hits. Instant example, the Gamma 1. Because look at the attack on these guys. Gamma 1 is easily going to get that skill of his off. So you'll have to stack up on the right and stuff. In the right and in the middle. That battle is actually really challenging. I recommend that when you go into that one, you do all you can to avoid the Super Vegito as much as possible. So try and just double stack in the middle. And if you have someone that you can very easily sack off or won't miss for the rest of the fight, put them in the right, because, or even, yeah, definitely on the right, because you can put down Gamma 1 and easily screw you over. Also, if you get outsped, chances are that Super Vegito's killing that unit, unfortunately. You know what, though? I'm actually going to give this deck a try against that free battle. Let's go and give that a go right now. Because I'm curious to see how it'll do. Look, this is actually a very, very difficult free battle. It's nuts how much you get outsped here. I'm going to be playing this safe. I really do not want to lose a Vegito. So I'm going to go ahead and double stack with him. Videl. Actually, no, we really should be doing this. Because we get another Vegito anyway. We're going to do this turn 1. That should hopefully be enough for this outspeed, but we'll see. Okay, a lot of decent speed behind this setup. From what I've been seeing, Tyrese Jackson actually comes up with a lot of really good decks. So if you want like an over-the-top defensive or offensive setup, he's another option I would recommend going to check out. And I would also advise taking a look at some ideas by Mattias Ecchetti, because that unkillable deck that he recommended last time, yeah, that's very easily going to help you screw over just about any free battle. Like, I didn't even think to try something like that. You have 3 units that can't die in a turn. That's really good and obnoxious. Just having fast hard hitters that can't, like, take any damage. That's broken. I think it's safe here to conclude that if you go into this free battle with this setup, you're going to Raffle Stomp the fight, because, holy hell, I had no issues outspeeding with it. Mira's actually only slightly not as good as the Blue Vegito EX, in my opinion. But still, he's very solid, plus the fact that he lets your allies deal 30% more damage. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's really freaking good to have. And then we'll go ahead and we'll throw him down. Actually, you know what? No, I want to make sure I'm outspeeding here. Putting you back down. Now, luckily, he's trying to ult and he's not even in his trigger square, so we are killing him. No 1 character skills either. I'm just gonna take whatever. I'm still lamenting here. That really friggin' sucks we didn't get a new Beast figure. Or an orange figure. Like, I would have even been perfectly fine if those were the only figures we got. Obviously, it would have been nice to have more, but still, you would think they would at least put them in Hero Coliseum. But those might be done with Hero Coliseum, though, who knows. Let's see, we got time for one more. Let me run this one more time. Alright, battle number 22. Let's go ahead and do that one. Jiren, okay. He's got a kind of a difficult one. Let's go for it. Alright, Mira again. Vidal. Vegeta. I'm fine with this. That Vegeta really doesn't hit very hard. Now, unfortunately, that Frieza's lowering my figure damage here. But in my opinion, the final form UR one we got from, I think, DLC 14. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was DLC 14. You should be using that guy and not him. He even has, like, the same trigger squares. I will gladly take that, thank you. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, guys, I'm supposed to not be doing that. Is that the Golden Frieza I'm thinking of? It is, okay. You know what, why not? Because I have a feeling Vidal is usually going to one-shot the Vegeta anyhow. Also really disappointed, we still do not have a UR God Vegeta. Surprised we haven't gotten one of those. There are a couple of henchmen and like a couple of other characters that still don't have figures in Hero Coliseum. Like I said though, they might be done with it entirely, only time will tell. I have to say, this whole DLC for the most part for me is kind of a bummer. Like, I'm happy we got Beast, I'm happy we got Awoken Piccolo. The only skill that I'm using out of this whole DLC though, because I'm really cheap when it comes to key cost, and overall damage, like the only one I put on was Orange Piccolo's ultimate, Apocalyptic Burst. And I put that on all my strikers, because it does more than instant severance, and you can easily land the fully charged version after you break them. Let's see though, does Mira one-shot the Jiren here? Luckily he doesn't have defense up 01, so I think we're okay. Will it be enough, though? It is just Mira. I should have probably put Vidal behind him. Okay, now we're fine. Yeah, I gotta say, this Mira unit, he's good. He's actually really good, Tyrese. Good pick. You know what, why not? We'll throw in one more. We'll throw in one more, because I know that you guys do enjoy these. Okay, so 25. That was, Jiren. Let's get back down to him. Was it this one? No. There we go, Godku. Coincidentally enough, I was just talking about how we still don't have a God Vegeta figure. Really wish we could get one of those. I'm based, though, because Vegeta's my personal favorite character, so... Let me know down below if you're also a Vegeta fan. I really like his design and his overall character development throughout the series. Like, from what I've seen, he has the deepest character development out of any other character. Except for maybe Gohan. Because I know Gohan goes through quite a bit, too. And Gohan was there from the beginning. It was somewhat Vegeta, too, but, you know, that was like several episodes later. I forget which episode it was, or if it was even a filler, but does anybody remember at all that one part in Dragon Ball Z where Goku and Chi-Chi are watching Gohan, and then they look away for a moment, and then he's in his carriage, and it starts rolling downhill, and he saves himself? Or he could just be completely fabricating that. I could have sworn that happened, though, at some point. And that would have been Gohan's very first instance of using any kind of power. I can't remember if Goku saw him or not doing that. I want to say no. No counterattack, oh well. Yeah, this battle's just really easy. It's just go with him and deal with now. He's getting one shot, no doubt. Of course. But you're not using that. Yeah, you were definitely not using that. Damn. Okay, you know what, fine, we'll just kill Goten. I wanted to go after his master, but meh. We'll just do this. Seriously fast team. Very, very good setup by Tyrese Jackson. Hope you all enjoyed, though, and I'll see you in the next one. Next time we come back to Hero Coliseum, I'll be doing a showcase of one by Charlotte the Wolf. So, I will see you guys then. Till then, take care.